Welcome to the Pettis County Ambulance District Timeout training video. The EMS Timeout Report is a new process for hospital emergency departments and EMS providers to improve patient reports and the transfer of patient care. The purpose of this video is to educate EMS providers and hospital emergency department staff of the new EMS Timeout process in local emergency rooms. This process consists of a clear and concise 30-second patient report delivered by pre-hospital providers and documented by the receiving nurse on a standardized report form prior to patient movement from an EMS stretcher. During the patient report, EMS is going to cover the M.I.S.T mnemonic. The M is going to be for the patient's age and sex, mechanism of injury, or chief medical complaint. The provider is then going to cover the I portion of the M.I.S.T mnemonic, which is for injuries. That is the time of injury, list from head to toe and the inspection, time of onset, and brief medical exam and findings. The next step of the EMS Timeout Patient Report is going to be the S, which stands for vital signs. This is where the provider is going to provide the nurse with the first set of vitals and any significant changes en route. The last part of the M.I.S.T mnemonic is for T, which stands for treatment. This is where the provider is going to cover all the interventions and treatments provided on scene and during transport. The Pettis County Ambulance District Timeout is intended to take no more than 30 seconds. While in the patient room, the receiving nurse will call EMS Timeout and all side conversations will be suspended in the room. EMS will deliver the patient report using the M.I.S.T mnemonic, and the receiving nurse will document the information on the new patient report form used by all local hospital emergency departments. Upon completion of the patient report, the patient will then be moved safely to the hospital bed. Let's take a look at an EMS timeout from a chest pain patient from start to finish.
Pettis County Medic 10, Bothwell ER, Bothwell patient report.
Bothwell, go ahead.
Just Bothwell Inbound Facility, non-emergent, on board 6'3", 63-year-old male patient, complains of chest pain, shortness of breath, non-reproducible, radiating to his left arm. States his pain began about 2 hours ago, rating his pain at a 6 on 10. Cardiac monitor showing a sinus attack at this time. Got a blood pressure 166 over 88, 166 over 88. Pulse rate right now is 109 and regular, respiratory rate 16. Set at 90%, 90% on room air. I do have on oxygen at this time, 2 liters per nasal cannula, 18 gauge left AC, lactated ringers, KVO rate. He's had 324 milligrams of aspirin as well as 2 sublingual nitroglycerin. Pain right now is down to a 1 out of 10. I'm not requesting any orders unless you require anything further. I'll see you in about 7 minutes.
Nothing further, case city clear.
EMS timeout?
Okay, this is Chuck. Chuck's a 63-year-old male, complains of chest pain with shortness of breath, non-reproducible, but is radiating into his left arm. He's got a history of STEMI ×2. He's a diabetic, hypertension, congestive heart failure, no known drug allergies. We have a list of medications with us. He said it started about 2 hours ago. When it started, it was a 6 out of 10. Our monitor showing a sinus attack, no ectopy, 12 leads on remarkable. He does have 3+ edema noted to his lower extremities. His lung sounds are clear. His blood pressure is 152 over 80, heart rate is 101, respiratory rate is 15. We went ahead and put him on oxygen, nasal cannula. His initial sat was 90%, we're at 94% right now. Got an IV going, lactated ringers, 18 gauge in the left AC. He's had 324 of aspirin and 2 sublingual nitro. After the nitro and oxygen, he says his pain's down to a 1 out of 10.
Okay.